Scorpio Rising March 2022 is a month of having fun and getting out of your head. If you're excited to dive into what March 2020 holds for you and your sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. There's been some issues with even people that hit the bell not hearing about things, so I do also post everything in my Telegram channel down below. Want to keep you all updated, and for some reason some things aren't working, so letting you know all the options. Hi, I'm Maren. I am a Western, mostly Hellenistic astrologer that uses the tropical zodiac and whole sign houses. I do astrology, I do crypto, and if you're looking to get into crypto, I have referral links down below at trusted websites of exchanges where you can get started if you're interested. On the 1st to the 12th, but in particular the first part of that, and especially the 2nd to the 4th, when they're conjunct Pluto, Venus and Mars will be together in your Capricorn 3rd house. Venus and Mars together is connecting values with actions. It is grinding in your 3rd house of day-to-day content, commuting, creating things that are written or communication-based. So it looks like you are grinding out content. You have something to say, a project that's a bit of a smaller scale. Like, it's not a novel, it's more like podcasting. You're going after that, especially the very beginning part of the month. Also on the 2nd, there's a new moon in your 5th house. Now this new moon in Pisces is dreamy, it's beautiful, it's conjunct Neptune and Jupiter. We see a goal and we have step-by-step processes to achieve that. For you, it's in your 5th house of creativity, romance, or children, which coupled with the 3rd house earlier on in the month makes me think of a plan for a creative project that you are grinding at and you see nothing stopping you from. On the 2nd as well, Mercury is conjoining Saturn in your Aquarius 4th house. Serious news around home or family is probably expected to come out around this time. On the 4th to the 6th, the Sun will join Jupiter in your 5th house. So Sun-Jupiter is getting recognized. It is looking up to someone or someone looking up to you. Could be that you're becoming a creative authority on something, that your project is very well received or people are following it and they're interested in looking up to you. Could also be that if you're in a romantic relationship, that this person gets rewarded or you reach something really, really valuable between the two of you. On the 6th, Venus and Mars are entering your Aquarius 4th house, bringing some of that effort into home and family life. So you might be having to put in some effort and make some changes that are value-based, but also effort-based with your home and family life. On the 12th, the Sun is joining Neptune in your 5th house. Sun-Neptune is dreamy, it's inspired, it's euphoric. You could be having a beautiful creative day with a creative project. You could be having a euphoric day with your significant other, or watch out for rose-colored glasses or things being too good to be true with either of those things as well. Could also be child-based. If you're looking to have children, could be good news around that. On the 18th, there's then a full moon in your Virgo 11th house. Full moons are endings, culminations, or letting go of something. And the 11th house is around groups, friends, and networking. So you could be parting ways with a group, with an affiliation, with friends, or could just be partying in celebration. The 11th house is very extroverted, so a full moon in a very extroverted part of your chart might not be an ending of like a company or something. Could be simply a day where you party and celebrate with a larger group of people. On the 18th to the 23rd, Venus and Mars will be squaring Uranus between your 4th and 7th houses. So you're trying to put in effort, trying to go after something in your family life, but it's leading to difficulties because of sudden changes in your relationship world. This is not new. This issue and this challenge has been going on for around 2 years now, where instability or more rebelliousness on behalf of a partner is making things with your family a bit more difficult. They might not approve of your romantic partner. On the 20th, the Sun enters your Aries 6th house. The astrological new year begins. The Sun is lighting up and placing focus on your 6th house of physical health and coworkers, which may be two things that you really have to put in effort towards to get your goals. Finally, we end the month on the 28th to 29th with Venus conjoining Saturn in your 4th house. This is a bit bittersweet. It's really having to deal face-to-face with what you're reaping from what you're sowing in your 4th house of home and family. So it could be something like drawing a boundary with your family that benefits you all. Could be something like selling a home where there's a boundary there that's very mature, but it feels good. Like it's coming full circle. Let me know in a comment down below how this month is feeling for you. Any thoughts, any predictions, anything to share? Would love to hear from you. The Amio deck astrology card that we have for Scorpio Risings for this March is Saturn. Discipline, respect, responsibility, boundaries, reality. The Wise, the Guardian. So definitely a Saturn-themed month where you're drawing boundaries. You might be having to draw a line with your relationship, with your family, and letting that be in place so that it can support your creativity to flourish. Very much looking forward to this March. I hope you are as well. In the meantime, you can check out some other videos on my channel, like the March entire month forecast, or it's coming up for you with the full or new moon, as I mentioned. Otherwise, can't wait to see you in the next one, and take care.
There is one thing